Hi everyone, so we are here at ET Inspiring Leaders Not 2024 and I have Mr. Rishi Singhal with me, who is the CEO of Badho Technologies. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thanks.
Well, sir, I would like to know the concept behind the establishment of Badho Technologies Group.
We started in 2022. So in India right now there are over 1.5 crore shopkeepers,
Okay.
and there are more than 1 lakh, wholesalers and distributors. And right now, if you'll see, all of these shopkeepers are operating manually. Nothing is digitized. And we realized that, for India to grow and for India's consumer story to grow, the whole channel distribution needs to be digitized. So every day, there are more and more brands opening up. There are newer entrepreneurs that are starting newer brands in spices, in personal care and all these brands start with Amazon and Flipkart and all, but then soon, they need to enter the general trade.
Okay.
Right. So when they need to enter general trade, that's where they face the most difficulty, because, it's essentially a different ballpark altogether. So we realize that Badho can essentially help with that. So our goal at Badho is to help any company that wants to enter general trade today, that wants to reach out to the shopkeepers and distributors. So Badho helps, them with that.
Okay.
And this was our goal.
So how can a common man join your group?
Basically, Badho, deals with, brand owners, shopkeepers, distributors. If you would see, a major percentage of our Indian population is
Basically B2B.
shopkeeper,
Yeah.
B2B. And so if anybody is a shopkeeper, they could download our mobile application and order, from their nearby distributors. If somebody is into B2B wholesale, they could also download our application and get more orders. But I think every common man has a dream of launching a brand today.
Yes.
And if they have this dream and, a lot of time, it's about how do they start even, right? Like, because, 0 to 1 is easy, but, then, building 1,000 crore company is the most difficult part of starting a brand. So I think Badho, helps with that common man ambition, where, once you start a brand, once you are at the 10 crore journey and now you want to enter 1,000 crore, there you can contact, Badho, and, we can help you, we can help any common man with that.
So what is the partnership that group is playing from a social point of view?
So recently, if you'd see, there's a lot of, quick commerce that is happening, right? And, this, so there's a whole debate about quick commerce and how quick commerce is good for, the consumer, but at the same time, it is hurting the kirana stores and the retail. So what we see at Badho is that we are empowering the, basic structure of the Indian economy, that is the kirana stores and the B2B stores. And we believe that what Badho is doing, it is empowering these kirana stores, it is digitizing them. And I think in a way it's a social, impact also that we are creating, because essentially in 10 years down the line, somebody needs to make sure that all these 1.5 crore, kirana stores that are in hinterlands, tier 2, tier 3, exist and they thrive. Not just exist, they thrive, right? So I think from that point of view, Badho is doing a social impact, to the society and to India.
There must be some challenges also faced by the group. So would you like to mention some?
Well, the biggest challenge is, basically, any technology, that comes, faces the adoption challenge, be it e-commerce, be it social media, be it anything. I think Badho today is also facing the challenge where we are, incentivizing, we are asking people to, digitally adopt the platform. But eventually what is happening is that the, demographics is changing. Earlier, people who were at the shops, they were 55 years old, 60 years old, but now they are being replaced by their son, by the younger generation. So I think that challenge, that we face today might not be there in 5 years down the line. But I think apart from digital adoption challenge that we face, I think rest of the things are pretty sorted.
So what are your future plans of the group?
So I think in terms of future, what we see ourselves doing, we see ourselves becoming the, go-to market for any brand, that wants to enter again general trade. So one of the, biggest thing that we, believe is in, driving efficiency in business. Today, all these FMCG companies, all the, all the, companies that we see around us, have a big sales team, right? This sales team is, taking orders from every, small nodes, and the cost of operation is, coming around anywhere from 5 to 15%. And we believe that with the help of digitization, this cost can reduce, and the shopkeepers can get more benefit. So I think in terms of our future plan is to make sure that whatever we are going to do is not just something temporary, rather it stays, so that the behavior that we are trying to drive, this should be so dense, right? So because there are many initiatives that we are doing, no doubt, right? We are doing things by hook or by crook, but ultimately all of that is with the objective that the behavior that we are trying to change is becoming so dense that it stays for down the line. Apart from that, at Badho, we are a big believer in the technology, again, being a technology company, so we are investing heavily in AI. So we are building these image recognition tools where even if you click a picture of the shop, we'll know what your shop entails, what is the whether your shop is big or small, and based on that we can recommend you what sort of product you should keep. We are doing a lot of retail intelligence, where based on any shop we'll be able to know that okay, this shop has more Gen Z users, so they should probably keep this sort of product as opposed to something else. So this shop is closer to an hospital, so maybe an OTC would work better here. So ultimately, I think with the power of AI, we'll be incorporating that, and we believe that that all of these things will drive efficiency. So
seems like digitalization has paved a long way and made it more easier.
Yeah, I think in fact the biggest wonder that led to start of Badho was that digitization happened in communication, it happened in e-commerce, but the crux of Indian economy, and we are talking about almost $800 billion here, right? $800 billion of industry is working purely on pen and paper and hardly any meager technology, right? Okay. So we believe that it's so, for example, today if you'll Google Haldiram distributor in Gurgaon, you will get links from Just Dial, you will get links from IndiaMart. When you will click on those, you will not get those distributors. You will get a distributor from Kerala. Okay. Right. So nobody knows, who is the distributor, and digitizing is paving the way for that.
Yes, I see. Well, thank you so much, sir, for being with us here. I hope you have a great day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you.